Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the ultimate operating system of your body, the human nervous system. Think of it as the ultimate control and communication network that makes literally everything you do possible. We're going to break down the foundations and architecture of this incredible biological hardware and see exactly how it governs every single thought and movement you make.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the ultimate control center, map out the network, look at the anatomy of a neuron, cover the 3 types of neurons, zoom into the microscopic spark, and finally, we'll see the whole system in action.
Part 1. The Ultimate Control Center. Control and Coordination.
Let's dive right in with the golden rule of the nervous system. It's all about this constant, non-stop need for control and coordination. Your body's organs have to work together perfectly in harmony, responding instantly to both internal changes and whatever is going on outside in your environment. And every single action you take relies on this high-speed, 3-step loop. First, a sense organ receives information from a stimulus. Second, that info is sent to your brain or spinal cord, which processes it. And third, the system produces a body response. So whether you're hearing a sudden sound, seeing your food, or honestly just trying to keep your balance while walking down the street, your nervous system is executing this loop. It guarantees seamless coordination and incredibly quick reaction time and just keeps the whole machine running smoothly.
Part 2. Mapping the network, the CNS and PNS.
So when we actually map out our internal wiring to see how it operates, the architecture cleanly splits into 2 main camps. First up, we've got the central nervous system, or CNS. This is your brain and your spinal cord. It's the central control center of your body, handling all the heavy processing. Then, branching off of that, we have the peripheral nervous system, or PNS. This one is made up of the cranial nerves branching right out of the brain and the spinal nerves branching from the spinal cord. You can think of the PNS as this massive array of cables carrying messages back and forth from the CNS, reaching every single peripheral limb and organ you have.
Part 3. Anatomy of a neuron, the structural unit.
Now zooming way in on those branching peripheral nerves, we arrive at the core building block of the entire system, the neuron. This single cell is the foundational unit of all nerve pathways. Up at the top, we have the dendrites, and their job is to receive incoming signals. They hand that off to the cell body, which integrates the information under the command of the nucleus. Then, the signal is fired down a long tail called the axon. And actually, get this, some of these axons, like the ones running from your lower spine all the way down to your toes, can literally be over a meter long. Crazy, right? Anyway, wrapped around that axon is the myelin sheath. That acts as a vital insulator to speed up the impulse. And those tiny little gaps between the sheaths, those are the nodes of Ranvier, and they guarantee this incredibly rapid, jumping conduction of electrical messages. Finally, the signal hits the axon terminals at the end, which transmit it onward.
Part 4. 3 types of neurons, the messengers.
But here's the thing. Not all of these neurons are exactly the same. There's a highly specialized division of labor here to keep data flowing flawlessly. First, we have sensory neurons. They bring the environmental data in, carrying messages from your receptors straight to the central nervous system. Next up are the relay neurons, sometimes called interneurons, which process that data centrally. They live entirely inside the CNS and act as a vital bridge between the incoming signals and outgoing commands. And finally, the motor neurons take over. They take the actionable command and carry it from the CNS directly to your effectors, so your muscles or glands, telling them exactly how to react.
And this creates a perfectly linear handoff. A nerve impulse, which is basically just an electrical message traveling through a neuron, only moves in one specific direction. It's a fast electrical spark shooting from the receiving dendrite, passing through the cell body, firing straight down the axon and landing at the axon terminal. And when we say fast, we mean it. These electrical signals can travel at speeds of up to 268 miles per hour. To put that into perspective, that is faster than a Formula One race car. This lightning-fast transmission is exactly what allows your body to carry information and initiate physical responses so efficiently.
Part 5. The Microscopic Spark, Jumping the Gap. Okay, so what exactly happens when that high-speed electrical signal hits the very end of the line at the axon terminal? It needs to jump to an entirely new cell to keep the message moving, right? Well, it hits the synapse. This is an incredibly tiny, microscopic space separating the sending neuron from the receiving dendrite of the next one. It is quite literally the junction where 2 neurons meet, but they never, ever physically touch.
Because there's a physical gap there, the electrical impulse can't just jump across on its own.
Instead, the arrival of the impulse triggers this massive shift. It causes a sudden release of chemical neurotransmitters. These chemicals basically wash across the synaptic gap, swimming over to the other side. And once they reach the other shore, the dendrite of the next neuron receives that chemical signal, instantly sparking a brand new electrical impulse and perfectly passing the baton to the next cell in line.
Part 6. The system in action. Reflexes and responses.
Now that we've got all the macro and microstructures mapped out, let's put this incredible system into motion with a real-world example. Just think about the exact sequence of events when you touch a hot object. In the absolute fraction of a second that you touch it, that's your stimulus, your sensory neurons fire instantly. The impulse races from your sense organ through the peripheral nerves at breakneck speed right up to the central nervous system. Inside your spinal cord and brain, relay neurons quickly process that there's danger. Immediately, a new impulse is fired down the motor neurons, rushing back out to your muscles, commanding them to instantly yank your hand away. It is a totally flawless loop of receiving, processing, and responding.
It really is a total marvel of biological engineering. When you take a step back and look at the sheer scale of the architecture and pathways we've explored today, well, it leaves you wondering about the millions of unseen, lightning-fast chemical handoffs happening inside your own synapses right now, just to make sense of the information in this explainer. Literally everything you do is powered by this network. So the question is, how will you use your biological hardware today?
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.